Okay, so today, I'm prepping my truck for winter. Um, the reason why we're doing this is because we wanted to save some horsepower and we want to save the bearing because in the winter you're not gonna use your air conditioner. So we took that off the belt. Um, so we went to a shorter belt. We took the one of the idler out, and then we used the shorter belt here. If you noticed, it just went through there, straight there. I do have an AC bypass if your AC is bad also. um, you can view that and learn how to, but this is just to go through a shorter belt, so you actually gain a little horsepower and pickup time. And also too, another thing is we changed the thermostat. We actually do this summer and winter, and this is why this is video called prepping our truck for winter. What we do is we need heater in the winter, so this is the old one right here, but that's how it's being done. It's being cut. Okay, this is the bypass for the for summer. In the winter we put the thermostat back. Okay, and you notice I got a few more in here because this is for our other car and truck and stuff. So we prep in the summer. We don't use a thermostat in the summer. In the winter we use heat, so we have to have this in. If you noticed, and I have this in another video explained in case you don't see it, you noticed there is a so-called burp hole right there. You see how they design in here on this one, that thing wiggling around? See that? It's wiggling around. That's a burp hole. And what happened is when high pressure build up, and this is not open yet, it actually release it. So it released the pressure. And because these are cheap ones, the cheapos, they don't have it. So you would have to drill a hole in it to prevent damaging from. I actually have another video on that too, and it took me 6 months to figure this shit out. So if you get this video, take a look at it, and it might help you on this one. What I did was I found all water in the winter. Like starting winter, I always see bunch of water leaking through there, and we always leaking coolant. Now just look at it, all nice and dry. But anyway, so I took I was scratching my head for 6 months. Come to find out, this little hole here can save so many water pumps out there that people don't know. But anyway, but this video is about two things: changing the thermostat for winter usage because we need heat, and the belt. We go with a shorter belt, and we took a pulley out here. It's like a set-in pulley. We went with a shorter belt and bypassed the AC, because you're not going to need AC in the winter. So by doing that, I also spray a bunch of lube on here, like lubrication to protect this, and also to save the bearing, because we have about 5 months of winter here. 4 to 5 months depend, and during all that time the truck is on the road all the time, and this continued to spin 4 to 5 months without even using it. Just spin, and the bearing on here, it's what I'm protecting. So starting this year, that's what we're doing, and we're gonna do from now on. The other truck we have experiment for 2 years now, and my dad loves it. So this year I'm doing this as well. Also too, recently I did a new radiator, and I took the clutch fan out. I always hate the clutch fan, and finally my dad decided. He saw what I did with the other a Blazer, our other car. This is an S10, by the way, and they have pretty much the same engine. So when I did that, he liked it. So now we went on a shorter belt with this car now. This is for winter usage only. And also too, if you have an S10, here's what I did. I took these out. Since I'm doing this video, I took the coil and the coil of the controller out, because it sits on here and it's always hot, and it has been damaging so many controller here. There's a little controller here, but since I put it here, I just screwed onto here, and I just took the whole contraption, I put it on, I rerouted to here. It actually starts the car better, and it actually probably would prevent getting damaged too. So if you feel up here now, it's really nice and just warm. It's not like hot, because I don't know why they put that there, but they put it right here, and that's where the engine is. They mount that piece, and this gets hot, and then it transfers to these. I think they're trying to keep it warm, but I think it's too warm. But anyway, it got ruined so many times because of it, and I changed that probably like I didn't make the video, but probably a year ago, and we haven't had any issue with starting or anything since then. So make a note of that if you have the S10. Okay. So anyway, so get back here, all I did was go with a shorter belt and change my thermostat for winter usage. I use 100 and the 91 Celsius, but in the summer I actually do a full bypass. It wastes a little bit gas, but it starts better. It cooler the engine, and things doesn't get. I mean, although people will argue on this, and I don't blame them, they are actually right. It's like right and wrong at the same time, because you have to give and take. It's a give and take game, I guess. But anyway, if you want to gain some extra power, horsepower, and save your water pump for the winter and get your heat, then that's what you would do. Just 3 things. You take this out, put on a shorter belt, eliminate this for the winter, and then you put your thermostat back. And in the summer, I'm going to do another video of redoing all that back again. But anyway, that's about it on this video, and I hope you would take into consideration doing the same thing. I know it's a pain in the butt to take the shroud out and everything, but 5 months, it'll be worth it for you, because driving, it's actually save gas too, by the way. 1 gallon, it's about 1 gallon per filling. This car's about 15 gallon, so you get extra 15 miles. 1 mile per gallon. Anyway, just doing that. Just for doing it. Taking the clutch fan out. Taking this off the belt. And then taking that out. But if you take the clutch fan out, you would have to put these in, which I'm going to do another video on that one, because that's not this one. I'm just converting it. But if you have one of these truck, hopefully you take into consideration by doing this. I know, like I said, it's a pain in the ass, but it's a give and take game. I mean, I'm doing this so we can, like when we have snows and stuff, the engine will work a little bit easier. And you would, also to notice too, you want to notice, your power steering will work a lot easier too. So that's another plus on that. Your water pump will be easier, and your power steering will be easier, and your alternator charge better too. So you would see like your spike will spike up. Your meter, your alternator, your battery meter would spike up like 14 plus. I've never seen it in this truck either, but now it's going that, because you change. Once you change that, the shorter belt would make more rotation. From my understanding of it, it's about 200 RPM extra per rotation per minute. So whatever it is the rotation is, you just add that on. But anyway, that's my take on that one. And if you have one of these S10 truck, maybe consider doing it. It doesn't cost you much. It could take about an hour to do, and then you would save the old stuff, and then in the summer you put that back. So you're actually saving your idle and your belt. So in reality, it only cost you the belt. That's it. And that was $20. Anyway, I hope that this will help you.